Hello 6th primary. Today we will go to complete our math curriculum تحت رعاية وإشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. Before we took combining ratio, the ratio between three terms, how to simplify a ratio, today we will go to take a new lesson named by rate and solve many exercises on rate. Let's go and see how we can solve it. At the beginning, let's watch a video. احنا اخدينه من بنك المعرفة. هتلاقيه بيعمل explaining the rate and meaning of rate. Okay, let's watch the video.
Welcome to today's bicycle race. We have 3 young competitors racing for the cup, and in order to get it, the winner must cut 2 kilometers in 4 minutes maximum. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. The red bicycle rider is our winner. He arrived just in time. Do you know the meaning of the boy with his red bike cutting the distance of 2 kilometers in 3 minutes? This means that the boy cuts 2 kilometers every 4 minutes. So, if he rides for 8 minutes with his bike, he will achieve 4 kilometers. This ratio between the distance and the time, the two quantities, is called rate.
Okay, now after watching the video, let's talk about rate and knowing the meaning of rate. First of all, rate is a ratio of two quantities with different measurement unit. ايه الفرق ما بينه وما بين الريشيو العادي؟ rate و ratio. Rate is a kind of ratio but with two different measurement units. The second point of rate has always a unit because it's comparison of two quantities that have different measuring units. Okay, يبقى the difference between a rate و ratio إن الريت دايما في unit, في measurement unit. Okay. A unit rate is the unit of the first quantity per each unit of the second quantity. اليونت بتاعت الريت أنا دايما بكتبها first unit per second unit. ودي هتبان أكتر في الإكسرسايزز بتاعتنا. Okay, the first exercise is here. Hassan spent 45 pounds within 3 days. What is the rate of what Hassan spent per day? You have to know that the rate here is talking about per day. What related to the time he's asking in 1 day, Hassan spent how many? So to know that, the rate means that I want to know how much money does Hassan spend in every 1 day. So to know that, I will going to write my terms. LE 2 days, because I'm comparing here between the LE and the days. So 45 pounds to 3 days. I'm asking about every 1 day, so I will going to put 1 under the day term. So per day means 1 day. Okay, so to find the amount Hassan spent in every 1 day, I will going to make a cross multiplication to find the missing. So I will going to make the rate equal 45 times 1 divided by 3. By calculating it, I will find that 15 pound. 15 pound per day. So look, the missing here is pound, so I will going to write the measuring unit of the pound, LE, per day. So el per means اللاين ده العلامة دي I can say it as a pair, so I can read it as a pair. So it will be 15 LE per day. Let's see another example. A car covers 240 kilometers in 4 hours. Calculate the speed of the car. You have to know that the rate related to the time. So if you have a time here, so he's asking about how many in 1 day, in 1 hour, in 1 minute, in 1 week, in 1 month, in 1 year. Okay, so I'm asking about 1 related to the time. Here in the exercises, I have a car covers 240 kilometers in 4 hours. So directly I can imagine that he's asking about how many car will go into, what is the speed of the car in 1 hour. So I will going to write my terms here. I'm comparing here between kilometer and the hour. The speed of the car in how many kilometers in 4 hours. So how many kilometers I need in 1 hour? So I will going to make kilometer to hours, and I will going to write 240 to 4, and I will going to write my one where under the hours. So I will going to write 1 because I'm asking about every 1 hour the car will going to move how many kilometers. So I will going to make cross multiplication to find the missing here. So 240 times 1, 240 times 1 cross divided by 4. So the rate will be 240 times 1 out of 4, sorry. So it will be 60 kilometers per hour. Look, I'm finding the kilometer, so I will going to write the kilometer first per hour. Okay, this means that the speed of the car cut 60 kilometers in every 1 hour. Let's take another one. A water tap is leaking 20 liters of water in 5 hours. Find the leaking rate of water per hour. So again, per hour means 1 hour. So I will going to write my two terms here is liters to hours. So I already know that in 20 liters, I need 5 hours. So in 1 hour, in every 1 hour, I need how many? To do that, to find the rate, I will going to write 20 times 1. Look, 20 times 1 divided by 5. So it will be 4 liters per hour. Again, 4 liters because I'm finding how many liters, okay, in every 1 hour. Okay, another exercise here, I have a car consumes 20 liters of petrol to cover a distance 250. Okay, calculate the rate of consumption of the car to benzene. طيب, here I have 20 liters to cut 250 kilometers. So my terms will be liters to kilometer. Yes, I will going to write 20 under the liters and 250 under the kilometer. Okay, where I would put the 1 here? Okay, calculate the rate of consumption of the car to benzene. Okay, الاستهلاك بتاع العربية بتاع البنزين قد ايه؟ يبقى أنا كده I need to put the 1 where I don't have here any time to put the 1 under it. So here where I supposed to write the 1 under the kilometer. أنا عايزة أعرف العربية دي بتستهلك قد ايه بنزين كل 1 kilometer. Okay, يبقى for every 1 kilometer the car need how many benzene. So I will going to make cross multiplication to find the rate. I will going to make 20 times 1 divided by 250. So it will be 0.08 liters, okay, per kilometer. Another exercise here, I have a fraction numbers here, okay, but it's too easy exercise. It's talking about a machine produce 600 meters of cloth in 2.5 hours. Find the rate of production per hour. Okay, now I'm comparing between the meter of cloth and hours. So meter to hours. I will going to write 600 under the meter, 2.5 under the hour. Okay, I need to what? I need to find what? I need to find how many meters I will get in every 1 hour. So I will put 1 under the hours and I make cross multiplication to find my rate. So my rate will be 600 times 1 divided by 2.5. How can I write 2.5? I can write it as a fraction or I can convert it to a decimal. 2.5 to 1 out of 2, it means 2.5. So it will be 600 times 1 divided by 2.5 equal 240 meters per hour. Okay, now I will go to watch another video explain how to answer exercises on rate. الفيديو you can watch it برضو من بنك المعرفة.
Read the question carefully and find the rate of performance of the two tractors. First step. Simplify the two terms. 6 fedans equals 6 times 24, which equals 144 kyrites. And 3 hours equals 3 times 60, which equals 180 minutes. So the rate of the first factor equals 144 kyrites over 180 minutes. This equals 0.8 kyrit per minute. Think with me how to find the rate of performance of the second tractor. Here, we don't need to convert fedans to kyrites, because the rate of the second tractor is 6 kyrites over 10 minutes, which equals 0.6 kyrit per minute. The rate of the first tractor equals 0.8 kyrit per minute, while the rate of the second tractor equals 0.6 kyrit per minute. Therefore, the first tractor has better performance than the second one.
Okay, now after watching the video, let's see more exercises to answer on the smartboard. Okay, let's see more exercises on rate. I have here exercise number 6. Tell me which is the better deal for the same kind of pens. 2 pens for 5.5 pounds or 3 pens for 6.9 pounds. So here I am comparing between two kinds of pens. I will going to buy 2 pens and I will going to pay 5.5 pounds, or it's better for me to buy 3 pens and I will going to pay 6.9 pounds. Okay, to know which one of them is better deal, let's find the rate of every one pen. So the first one I have, first pen, I'm comparing between the pounds and the pence. So I will going to make pounds 2 pence. The first one, the first kind of pen, I will going to write 5.5 for every 2 pence. So for every 1 pen, I will going to pay how many? So I will going to write my rate under the pence, because I want to know for every 1 pen I will going to pay how many. So I will going to make a cross multiplication to find my rate. The rate will be equal, yes, here, 5.5 times L1 divided by E2. So it will be 5.5 times 1 divided by 2. It will be 2.75 pound per pen. So what it means? It means I will going to pay 2.75 for every 1 pen. For every 1 pen, I will going to pay 2.75. Let's see the second deal. Okay, so I will going to write under the pounds 6.9 for every 3 pence. So I want to know how many I will pay for every 1 pen. So I will going to write my rate under the pens and make cross multiplication to find my rate. So my rate will be 6.9 times 1 divided by 3. So it will be here 2.3 pounds per pen. Okay, here I will going to pay for every 1 pen 2.75, or it's better for me to pay 2.3 pounds per pen. Of course, the second deal is better for me because 2.3 is smaller than 2.75. Okay, let's see another exercise. I have here, if Hazem drinks 21 glasses of juice weekly. Okay, look here, he tell me weekly. So let's remember, okay, we all know that every 1 week I have how many days? 7 days, yes, right. So I'm supposed to know that every 1 week I have 7 days. Then the rate of what he drinks daily. Okay, what are the tricks here? He gave you weekly and he wants from you to find the rate for every 1 day. So Hassan will going to drink how many glasses in every 1 day? To know that, I have to do something. First, I have to know that every 1 week equal 7 days. So I will going to write my terms. I will going to write weekly or day. Of course, I will going to write day because he's asking about what he drinks daily. هو بيسألني حسن بيشرب how many glasses every one day. يبقى I will going to write my terms here will be glasses to day. Okay, and I know 21 glasses in 7 days. So for every 1 day, I will going to put my 1. Hassan will going to drink how many glasses? So I will going to make cross multiplication to know the number of the glasses. So 21 times 1 divided by 7. So it will be, yes, 3 glasses per day. It means that Hassan drinks 3 glasses in every 1 day. Okay, let's have another example. Example number 7 here, I have an agriculture plow 6 فدان in 3 hours. If another one plows 10 فدان in 4 hours, which one of the 2 plows is the best in performance? So I'm comparing here between 2 tractors. The first makes 6 فدان in 3 hours and the second make 10 فدان in 4 hours. To know which one of them, I must know in every 1 hour, every tractor cut how many فدان or blow how many فدان. Okay, the first one I will going to make فدان 2 hours. Yes, this is my terms. I'm comparing here between فدان and hours. I have 6 فدان in 3 hours. So in 1 hour, I need how many hours? So I will going to make cross here to know the rate. 6 times 1 divided by 3. So it will be 6 times 1 divided by 3 equal 2 فدان per hour. It means the tractor will going to blow 2 فدان for every 1 hour. The second one, I will going to make فدان 2 hours. The second one blow how many? 10 in 4 hours. So I will going to write 10 and 4. So in every 1 hour, I will going to make how many فدان? Okay, to find my rate, I will going to make 10 times 1 divided by 4. So it gives me 2.5. Of course, 2.5 فدان for every 1 hour is better than make 2 فدان in only 1 hour. So the second one is the best. Okay, let's complete our lesson. Here I have an exercise. Tell me to choose the correct answer. Karim spent £135 within 3 days. What is the rate of Hassan spending LE per day? So he's asking me here for Hassan. He will going to spend how many money in every 1 day? I will going to make 135 in 3 days. So for every 1 day, I will going to make 135, yes, times 1 divided by 3. So it will give me, yes, 45. It will be 45. So my right answer will be C, 45. Okay, let's take another example. I have here, a family spent £480 within 6 days. Then the rate of what the family spends per day equal. So it's talking here about a family spending £480 in 6 days. So the rate of the family will going to be, what I will going to do here, I will going to make £480 divided by, yes, 6 days to know the family will going to spend how many in every 1 day. So it will be £60 per day or £80 per day or 60 days per pound or 80 days per pound. Look here, the number is repeating 60, 60, but the unit's different. So you have to take care about this point, okay? When you make 480 divided by 6, you will have, yes, 80, but 80 what? 80 pounds per day or 80 days per hour, per pound, sorry. Which one you will going to choose? Type. Think. You are trying to find what? You are trying to find in every 1 day the family will going to spend how many? So you are searching about the money, LE. So I must write 80 pounds per day. So I'm searching about the pound. Pound is missing here. So it will be 80 pounds per day. I hope you enjoy our lesson today and understand every point we explained. Study well and watch more exercises on the Bank al-Ma'arifa and enjoy your day. Thank you very much.